All right, everyone, here we go. All signs reading, doesn't matter what your sign is, straight up energy reading, that's victory. And this is full moon in Sagittarius. It's very nice. We talked about it in my write-up for May, right? I almost said June. We talked about it in my write-up for May. If you played your cards right around the Scorpio full moon, the top of the month, you end this month fairly confident. This is a pre-shuffle. It's just the surface energy, but it's all about... We talked about it. I used the phrase in a recent reading. May have been the reading with me. Make a lemonade out of lemons. Turn lemons into lemonade. I've got it all here. It just keeps going like that. Victory, crossed by destitution. Not prostitution, destitution. Right there, Two of Wands. Making plans that we couldn't make before. Seeing opportunities. There's sadness. There's anxiety. And there's riches and wealth. I mean, that's the pre-shuffle. It just goes round and round. It's an energy where you feel like you can do anything. Well, of course you feel like you can do anything. You're riding into the village with a bow around your neck on a high horse. I mean, it's Sagittarius, right? The archer. You could do anything if you walk into a place with a bow and arrow and everybody's unarmed. I mean, you're fine, okay? You do feel like you can get things done. Anything that comes your way, you feel like you can handle it in this energy. That can be good or bad. Now, that's what the surface read is saying. I'm going to go a step further. I mean, I shuffled for that, but I'm going to go a step further, and I'm going to pull a theme energy for the reading. Okay, so I'm going to cut the deck beyond the pre-shuffle, which I don't think I've ever done. I'm not sure. In all the years I've been here, I don't think I've ever done it. I don't know why. I just felt compelled to do it. Here's Page of Pentacles. And underneath that, fueling it, is an Ace of Pentacles. As you do things, as you try to fix things, it's the same basic message. It's the same basic thing, right? Five of Swords, false victories. You turn them around. You make lemons. You make lemonade out of lemons. It's the same thing. But the thing, I wanted that. I wanted to see that student there. It's not that you learned something about yourself or something like that. I'm not going to say anything like that. But I am going to say... It's more of it's a more fluffy energy than that. It's more of a, wow, if I can do this, what else can I do? It fuels its own, the bravery fuels itself with that, okay? So wow, I can do that? What else can I do? You know, that sort of a thing. I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see where we go. Let's shuffle the deck. It's nice. It's nice energy. I like this full moon. I do. If you didn't, well, somebody might be like, well, what if I didn't utilize the Scorpio full moon and do what you said around that reading and all of that kind of stuff? I don't know. Your whole world's going to collapse. All those negative cards are just for you. No, I don't think that's going to happen. You can still turn it around. The best thing to do in this moon, whether you utilize the Scorpio moon properly or not, right, is to try new things, to step outside your comfort zone, step outside the box, all right? That's the best thing I can tell you. That's all you got to do. Once you realize you could be successful in this energy has a way of making things just go better, turn out better than you thought they would. Okay? Can we put it that way? So you might have some endings coming, right? In fact, over the next 7 or 8 months, you might have some endings coming, leading into 2027. You might be saying goodbye to a lot of people. It has a lot to do with the reading with me earlier in the week. Uranus having Neptune, having semi-sex with the North Node, right? Has a lot to do with that. Make sure you eliminate guilt from your box and replace it with gratitude, another G word, right? But you know, with this, you can, if you step outside your comfort zone here a little bit, you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish and what you can do. But as far as the full moon and endings go, you may be seeing some things and better than you thought. Projects and better. Relationships and better. Or arguments you were having within a relationship ending smoother than you thought it would, right? Okay, it's a good energy for negotiating, finalizing deals and things like that. Very good. All right. Here we go. Nobody wants to say no to the person with the bow and arrow on their back on the giant horse. Look at it that way. Right. I'm sorry, did you just say no? No. I said yes. Yeah, sure. Right on. Lovers. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is the Lovers. Oh, you know what? Is that the card before the cut? Why the fuck are we here? I guess I'm skipping that part. I skipped that part. No, let's... That's the card before the cut. So why the fuck are we here? I'm going to go with my gut on this one. Well, somebody, I don't know if you chose somebody, but somebody's certainly coming your way. It's more of a, it'd be better if I had the animal deck. It'd be the love geese are in the air. You got a soulmate coming towards you or something. Or an opportunity for a soul's true purpose to follow a path. That's not surprising. What comes after the cut? Yeah. You got an option you didn't know about. Okay? You didn't know. It's one of the ones you didn't pick, or you wouldn't have picked, or you just don't know you could pick it. All right? All right. You're on a game show with 3 doors. Door number 1, door number 2, door number 3. You had no idea there's a door number 4. But you just say it anyway because you're on a horse with a bow and arrow on your back, and there better be a fucking 4th door, motherfucker. Right? It turns out there is. Huh? So I don't know. I can read it all that way. Okay. It feels like somebody chose you, and now you have an option you didn't know you had. It could be a job. It could be a person. It could be, I don't know. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we're at. Let's shuffle for the reading. It's general reading. May or may not be for you. It's timeless. I'm not a fucking time lord. I don't have any real structure to this reading at all. There isn't. We're stepping outside the box, even with the reading, right? Trying it a new way. Fucked up catawampus way. King of Cups is now the overall energy of the reading. It's not that much different from the Lovers. Somebody coming to tell you, to confess to you, to tell you how they feel. It could be a job that wants you. You didn't even apply to it. They heard about you. They heard about you. I don't know what that means. If it's a person, they also heard about you. But they've probably been watching you. They had to develop feelings somehow. All right? I don't know. Right here is your soul connection with that person. Right here is 3D energy around whatever's going on with this individual. Right here is their soul. There's the hidden energy, message from the universe. Red with the energy or connection. Right here is the potential final outcome for you. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I'll clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this because you've got options and I've got an emperor and an empress connection that you didn't know existed. Look at that. Just like we didn't know until just now those 2 cards were there, you didn't know this existed. It's everything I've said. I'm telling you. This reading's been kind of divinely guided. I fucked up. I didn't know whether that was the card before the cut with the Lovers and all. I mean, it's unreal. Okay. Energy around. Well, you know what? Let's pull that out. Somebody's definitely pulling up their big boy, big girl pants to do this because you are irresistible, even in frumpy pajamas. All right, let's go. Your soul connection with whoever this is, or whatever. It can be a job opportunity, okay? It can be. It can be. If it is Emperor and Empress, it's something that elevates you, okay? And it might surprise you that you can do it. Keep that in mind. Okay, all right. Here we go. 6 of Pentacles. Well, it is a little bit. It might be a job thing. It could be. You know, it really could be. I can't say for sure. If it is a person, which for some of you it probably is, it's someone who's very generous with their time and spirit. Okay? But if it's a job offer, this is some bucks. Okay? This is some serious, this is life-changing shit. You know, you could start doing shit you couldn't do before. Options are available to you that weren't available before, like I told you around the cut card position. All right. But if it's a person, they're also very generous. It's life-changing. The same applies. It's just less about money if it's a person, although they may have some bucks. Somebody in this connection's got some bucks. All right? Some cash, some quid. Right? All right. 3D energies around this person. The Knight of Pentacles. They've been watching you. They're just sitting there. It's stopped. It's just there. It's been there for a little while. This energy's been sitting there for a little while, waiting for the right moment. It's there. 3D energies around this person is they're mounted up their horse. They're getting ready to come towards you. So something in their life, or maybe a position opened up for you because the full moon is ending a cycle that somebody else had the job, or this person's changing their life. And that in turn changes yours. It's very nice. I like it. Okay. soul energy is here. The soul of this person, read with this. This should be interesting because they could either be a superficial fucker trying to get attention, or, I mean, I don't know. It could be, no, see, it's good. It's all good. It's the Seven of Cups. This is someone, this for you, is someone or something that opens up, I said it already, rewind, options for you that you didn't have before. And I even referenced that card. And there it is. This is a game-changing thing. So how do you best operate within this energy? You're going to have to step outside your comfort zone in certain areas. Surprise yourself at the shit you can do. Okay? You will. This is an energy that'll help you. Things turn out better than you thought. Okay? Keep that in mind. Right? So I took piano lessons as a kid. I was terrible. Try again in this energy. Right? It'd be fucking crazy town. You'll be giving concerts. You get to wear tails on a tuxedo and sit down and stretch your fingers. Right? All right. Message from the universe to you. It's the most powerful card I can pull. What did I say? Re-fucking-wind. It's the world. It changes everything. It's the end of a major, major cycle. Your life is changing now. But you got to go outside your comfort zone to get it or to attract it or to put yourself in the flow of whoever this is or whatever this is. It's not just going to happen. It's not fucking magic. There's no magic here. I don't have a magician, and I don't think it ends with one either. I checked. It doesn't. It actually ends not well. Not as well as I would like. I looked. But first, before we get there, let me just say this is a game-changing energy for you. The universe is saying you got a chance. It's something big here. You might be afraid to take it. Five of Swords, the final outcome. Some of you are just not people who want to move outside your comfort zone. A high enough percentage, show it as the Five of Swords. Okay? You don't have to, look, I'm going to tell you something about this energy. Okay? If you balance, this energy requires balance. I got balance here. These two, masculine energy and feminine energy, need to be in balance. If you cheat, if you lie, you don't have to lie. You might be somebody who's used to that. Steve, every job I've ever got, I've lied a little just to get the job. Yeah, welcome to the world, everybody. I don't know anybody. I've interviewed shit tons of people at places. I've been the boss, and I'm the human lie detector. It goes off. The whole room smells like burnt walnuts, right? So you were the best when you were there? You were the best they had, were you? Okay. Then why does this room stink like fucking walnuts to me? I mean, I don't say that out loud, but I know they're full of shit. They were crap. If they were the best, they wouldn't be looking for a job because you give your best everything. You're like, here's a free Porsche. Please stay. So at the end of the day here, be careful. Don't stab yourself in the foot with this, all right? Just allow it to happen. That's all I can say. Do it. Shoot clean. Shoot straight. Be a straight shooter in this energy. You understand? You get it? With the archer, right? You got a bow and arrow on a horse. Be a straight shooter. Yeah, hit the fucking target. Not someone standing next to it. All right? And not some rock wall where the damn arrow ricochets back and hits you like some kind of Bugs Bunny cartoon. All right. Let's go. You can make plans you never made before. The Two of Wands. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Six of Pentacles. Let's go. It's good advice. It's more advice than a final outcome. It doesn't have to be that way. All you got to do is shoot straight. If it's a job interview and you're all the way there and you're like, I can't believe these people called me. I don't even understand why they did. It's not for you to understand why they did. They did. Okay? They didn't hear anything that wasn't about. Again, just be you. Shoot straight. That's how you win in this energy. By shooting straight. A balance of masculine and feminine. If you give that masculine too much energy, that emperor will boast. You will exaggerate things. If this is a person, that can be dangerous. They're eventually going to see your willy. So if you're talking about 14 inches, it damn well better be. All right? All right. You better tape something to it. Right? Add a popsicle stick to the end or something. I mean, I don't know. Is that a popsicle stick? No, it's just the shape. It's the family shape. All right, here we go. Six of Pentacles. Why is it here? Good Lord, people are crazy. All right, the Ace of Cups. It's brand new. This is brand new. You've got to put yourself in this brand new flow, brought to you, message to you right here, the world, brought to you by God's source, the universe itself. Okay? It is a brand new flow. You've got to put yourself in it. You put yourself in it by stepping outside your comfort zone and seeing what you can do and being impressed with your own self without going into arrogance. Just be like impressed with your own self that you can do it. It's just like when I get blown away when I say something and a card comes out. I'm genuinely blown away. I'm not like being douchey, arrogant about it. I am genuinely like, God, I'm constantly trying to disprove all this stuff, and I can't. No matter how hard I try. The universe just says, nah, it's real. Okay. All right. What's on top? Six of Wands. Oh, man. Wow. You might remember that, right? It's where we started. I think it was my original pre-shuffle, wasn't it? Six of Wands. Didn't the video open with that? Fucking hell, why is that here? The Chariot. Just go. Shoot straight and go. An Emperor drives the Chariot. This is a win for you. It is a huge win for you, but you got to shoot straight. I've given you all the advice I need here. I don't need to repeat myself. Knight of Pentacles. So this is the opportunity of the person. It's waiting for you to grab it. I should say it's waiting for you to fuck it up. And you have to I can't get a Six of Wands here. I can't. You know why? Because then I'm not giving you the right advice. Then the universe knows there is a percentage of people watching who will revert back to old ways, old energy, which you don't want to do when the world is here. Behave differently and just do what people do. It's human nature. We're worried we're not going to get the job. We're worried we're not going to get the girl. All of a sudden, we were the best salesman in the room. We were the best this in the room. Oh, we got a 14-inch dick chakra. Oh, way bigger. I know your ex is like 7'2" and 300 pounds. But I'm just a little guy. But let me tell you, shut up. Just go with it. You wouldn't be there if it wasn't for you. Remember that. All right? You already got it. It's yours to fuck up. See what I'm saying? If it's a job, a girl, a guy, you've already got it. It's just yours to fuck up. If you don't get it, you got nobody to blame but yourself. Everybody wants to help out the guy or girl on the horse with the bow on the back. All right? All right, here we go. Who was that? Xena warrior princess kind of a thing, right? Nobody fucked with her. What the hell? All right, here we go. Oh, God. All right, look at that. It landed right there like some kind of bird. Okay. The Hermit, the Ace of Cups again, and the Three of Cups this time. So I got Ace of Cups here in the environmental energy around you and this thing. And I've got this thing with Ace of Cups around it. For some reason, and your soul is resonating with it, person or thing, whichever it is, it wants to take it's taking a chance on you. Okay? All of a sudden, everybody wants to take a chance on you. You might get asked out a lot in this energy. You might. And you might be inclined to, again, be careful. Just go with it. You've already got it. It's already on. You can say no. You could say, I'm not saying say yes to everything. You don't want to be that person. Unless unless it's, there are certain circumstances where that's okay. But, unless you're in the entertainment industry, you could say no to some things. It's okay. You say no too much there and they stop calling. But at the end of the day here, this person is just, I keep calling it a person. Whether it's somebody interviewing you or it's a person, it's a date or whatever, your souls are in resonance. Okay? It's like two guitar strings in perfect tune. You're making quite a power chord here too, let me tell you. It's not nice little folk music. It's Black Sabbath, It's nice. It's really good. It sounds really good. It's nice and, headbanging, if you will. Let's go. I like it. All right. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Cups. Opportunities you never knew you had. let's say it's a person, okay? This person over here can show you things about yourself you never knew existed. Aspects. They have gears in their soul, we'll call it, that you never knew existed. I never heard of a 12-speed soul before, right? This one's got it. If it's a job situation, a money opportunity situation, it gives you, I almost want to say power. It opens up options to you never had available to you before. You don't have to get the Yaris, right? If you want a Toyota, you don't have to get the Yaris. You can get some sportier model. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to buy a used Yaris. You won't have to. Opportunities you never had before. Right? You hate your apartment building? You can buy it and kick everybody out and then have it torn down just for fun. All right. Here's the Queen of Wands. Is what I said. It's opulence. It is an indulgent. Hey, it's Sagittarius. All right. It is what it is. Sagittarians like. My dad was a Sagittarian. He bought good shit. I will give that to him. He did not cheap out. I don't know Sagittarians to be very cheap. I don't know what the astrology is on them, if that'll back that up. I have no idea. But every Sagittarius I've known does not buy the store brand. My dad, he was, for all of his faults, he got good shit. The stuff, the trucks he drove were the trucks people talked about around town. Did you see that? He had this red Chevy pickup for a little while. Man, that thing, I was the most popular kid at school for a little while because of that truck. Let me tell you. Nice. Could have gotten a cheaper model, but he didn't. Right? What's on top here? Opulence. Look at that. King of Cups. King Cups. And why is that here? The Five of Wands. It flows to you very easily. This could easily go to your head. Be careful. This could easily go to your head. Be careful. This person, however, if it's a person, you might find them a little choppy. A little bit. I mean, no one's perfect. Okay, so if you're looking for perfection in a person, you're fucked. It doesn't happen, right? Everybody's got their quirks. This person's quirks are very minor. They don't have a lot of old issues in the soul to deal with. This is somebody you're not used to. But they have some edge to them. If it's a job, there are some things you won't know how to do, but it's nothing you can't learn. Don't lie in advance and say you already know. They'll show you because it's a soul resonating kind of energy. They want you there. You're already in. You're only out if you bullshit. Lies knock that out of tune. These two guitar strings I talked about that are in tune, what knocks them out? Lies. That's what knocks them out. Okay? It's all lies. Right? All right. The world. Let's go. Okay. The world, give it to me. I like this energy. I really do. It's nice. Okay. Come on, tell me about the world. What do you want to tell my people? Don't make me shuffle all day. I don't think I have to make any edits yet. And if I have to shuffle for fucking 20 minutes, then I fucking do. The shuffling's been pretty short this time. Okay. The Four of Cups. I'm going to read this a little differently than I normally would, okay? And I say this to you sometimes. Sometimes I love it when repeat energies come in, but I hate it this time. This might show up. This all might start happening. This all might change. Something around this moon, you might not be interested in it. You're not in the mood. I'm not in the mood to try new things, Steve. I'm not in the mood to step outside my comfort zone. I tried that last month. And I got my comfort zone nuts chopped off. Okay? So, I don't know, Steve. Right? That's fine. You can be in whatever mood you want. I'm making you aware of that. So maybe if you're aware of it, you can turn it in. You can turn inward and look at it and go, maybe I need to shut this down. Maybe I need to at least see. If an opportunity comes towards you that you're not interested in or scares the crap out of you, a person who seems like everything you'd like or whatever, but it scares you, or so you shut down, or a job opportunity that you think is way outside your scope. I don't even understand why I got a call for this. All right, that's your sign. Okay, your disinterest is your sign, and that's tied to this as well. You can fuck yourself that way too. You can look. The only secret to this energy is stepping outside your comfort zone. This is not your comfort zone. This is very, very comfortable here. Talk about frogs all day. She know a lot about trees. Oh, that's the queen palm. It's the, okay, yeah, great, thank you. You know, what's on top? The high priestess. You won't see the victory at first. You've heard me say that to you in recent readings. It's here. There's a lot of energies right now where you can't see what's going on the surface. That's good or bad. Okay, there are bad things happening that on the surface look good that you won't see the bad side till later, which is why you need to step back and look at everything from a lofty perspective. This is a good thing where you might be like, I don't know, kind of be careful. Look, the reading is what it is. It's what makes it real. The fact that it's not all roses and rainbows, because life isn't roses. You can't do anything that's roses and I can't even have a trip to the grocery store that goes smoothly without something going wrong, somebody fucking up, somebody almost sideswiping me. Whatever it is, there's always something. It has to be. That's how energy works. Right? Perfect days are few and far between. I tell you what. All right. High Priestess. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Take it. Do it. I don't want to. Do it. Do it. You got to step outside your comfort zone. All right. These opportunities, this Chariot, does not come around very often. You won't see this shit again. I could wager a guess on how long it'll be before something like this will come around again. Okay, something even close to this will come. Energies like this will line up again, and it's on par with around, for some reason popping in my head, is about 7 years. Okay. All right. I call it the 7 and the 6. Life tends to run in 7-year and 6-year cycles, with 12 being the overlay because of Jupiter. You know, so 6 is half a Jupiter cycle, but every 7 years things reset. Even your bodies reset is 7 years. Your cells regenerate and things along those lines. So that's why it's also important. It's sort of a reset point. That's why we call it sometimes the 7-year itch, right? In relationships and things. This feels like your 7-year mark here. Okay? You got a 7-year cycle that's ending, give or take. All right? There's no definitive line in the energy, but give or take. So maybe this ties back your disinterest, your 4 of Cups here ties back to something that happened in 2019 or sometime in late 2018, something around a big circle around 2019. So it could be part of 2020. It's possible for a few of you. Okay? This moon is bigger than just some fucking regular full moon. It really is. Don't let anybody tell you differently. That's why that Scorpio full moon at the top of the month was important. All right, you do what you want to do. It's just my job to give you the energy. Let's go, 5 of Swords. All right, I've already pretty much told you what this is, but I want to see what falls on top of it. All right, let's go. 5 Swords, why is that here? Why'd you give me this as their final outcome? Is this what you think they're going to do? Or do you want me to stop them? Or, I don't know. I can only imagine that was the case. I hope. I don't think it's your actual final. It's not. I don't think it's your actual final outcome. Page of Cups. Yeah. Kids. Let's talk about kids. Kids lie. It's what they do. They don't have a frontal lobe. They want what they want, and they want it now. It's natural for survival. They have to. Survival of the fittest. Right? You got lion cubs, the baby cubs. They fight over the food. There's a run to the litter. The run to the litter is the worst liar, the least in human terms, right? This one here, you cheat. You got one. If you got 5 siblings, you got one that knows how to cheat and steal and sneak in and get shit, and they get the most chicken from the fucking pile every goddamn time, or the most pizza, one or the other. 2 slices for each of you. Oh, bullshit. As soon as the parent leaves the room, right, the biggest kid gets more than 2. I'm taking that one right out of your mouth, little Susie. Right? That kind of a thing. Well, it's kids here. All right, keep in mind, your tendency might be to go to this. You want this so bad, you're willing to say anything to do it. You'll agree to anything. If I buy you this, do you promise to behave? I promise. I'll never do anything wrong again. Oh, okay, right, okay. Let's not go overboard there, little person. All right, let's go. What's on top? So be careful. The environmental energy around this is exactly what I said. All right, shoot straight. Don't turn into that. All right, what's on top? Ace of Cups again. It was crossing here. It was crossing here. These are red with this, and there it is. That's the kind of shit that blows my mind. It really is. It's interesting. Can I say, I've already said what I need to say about the soul resonance and the two guitar strings that sound good. But I mentioned Black Sabbath, and it's really fun because they're a power chord band. Right? You've heard it on songs like Iron Man and things like that. But I'm going more Paranoid, which is a Black Sabbath song. A little bit here. This is for you. And you might not believe it is, which is why you want to make sure you secure it. This is all happening for you. And I don't know, it's not, even if this is a person, it's not for the other person. It's almost like the other person is compelled to show up in your life or come towards you, or was compelled to make all these changes in their life that they made, and they're now setting out on a new journey. Okay? It's almost like you were waiting for this to set up. And now that it has, this person's available, they feel better, their emotions are open. You know, it's nice. Or it's a job that you were waiting to open up. It's been waiting for you. Can I put it that way? All right. You may not believe that. That's why I'm drawn to Paranoid. You may not believe that. And you may try to fight too hard to get it. You don't have to. It falls in your lap. Okay? Be careful not to fight too hard for it. That can backfire. All right? I'm not saying don't fight a little. But any fighting you do, be sure it's truth. Be sure it's with the sword of truth, not the broken sword of bullshit here. Okay? All right. Why is that here? Look at that. I didn't know that was there. This is the kind of shit that blows my fucking mind. I got to step back. That's Archangel Michael's sword of truth. Everything I just told you just got backed up. That is what I was saying earlier about how I react sometimes when a card comes out. I am blown away when shit like that happens. I am absolutely floored that would be there. The odds are off the charts. I'm literally telling you, use the sword of truth, not the broken sword of bullshit, and then I throw the sword of truth. I did not know that was there. I did not sneak a peek. I did not look. Right? Well, here you go. It's right there. Okay? That's amazing. It says everything I already said. All right? Wow. Okay. There we go. All right, bottom of the deck, 3 cards and a crossing card. What else you want to tell my people before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this? Literally everything I said got backed up right there. That's the sword of truth. Shoot straight. All right. Shoot your arrow straight and true. All right. Let's see where we go here. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What do we get? What do you want to tell my people before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this? I'm going to pull it as though it's a soul mate more than a soul's true purpose. I've got cards that fell out. What should I take? Should I take the cards that fell out? You think? All right. Let me get them. 2 wands, hangman, ace of wands, and it would be the 9 of swords and the 5 of cups crossing the hangman. All right. It's very similar to where we started. It really is. I think this is all for you. I think one of the problems with the 4 of cups here that was crossing is I think it happens, as is true with a lot of what's going on right now, it happens rather suddenly. Okay? It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if things seem to be happening faster and at a click rate than they normally do. So you may not have time to sit with it. But this is all for you. It's about changing your perspective on who you are. That's it. That's what it's about. Changing your perspective on who you are. All right? And it ties a little bit to what we talked about in a reading with me from Tuesday with the Neptune and the North Node reading. Sure. But this is mostly just talking about how fast it flew by. Originally at the bottom of this, when the cards fell on the floor that I picked up, was a King of Pentacles. Okay? It's bringing some stability to your life. It's time for you to thrive. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.